Steven Universe. Now I explained this before. This show reminds me of anime, so I gotta give it an A. Steven Universe with the power, with the like system and the gems and shit, and like the powers and shit, like the power and the segment of the story and everything in it, the characters. It literally reminded me of like an entire anime. So yeah, I gotta give it an A at least, you know what I'm saying? Just for it being a cartoon and shit like that. Never watched, never watched, never watched, never watched, never watched. I wasn't a big Ben 10 fan. I wasn't a big Ben 10 fan. You might get on my ass because of that, but I was not a big Ben 10 fan. So I watched the regular Ben 10 a few times. It was alright, but I wasn't a person that was like, oh shit, I gotta watch Ben 10. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Chowder had his good episodes and shit with his good character and shit, but I mean, it's all about what I got on S is like for S is like for the show that like, oh, I was there to watch the next episode. Like I was waiting for that next episode to drop the next week. Like I was waiting on that next episode. That's what S and A is waiting like ranked on. Mainly S is ranked on like, oh, this was top tier, or oh, I was waiting on that next episode to drop. That's how much it's good it is. Like shit like that. That's what I'm really ranking like mostly S on. For like Chowder, it had its good episodes, but I really wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, a big fan of that. Now most people were scared of this show when I was younger, but I actually liked this show when I was younger. Because the episode, like the dog and the old man and shit, the shit was funny to me, but it also was like it did scare me at times. There were scary ass episodes at times, but I feel like this bitch top tier, Courage the Colored Dog, especially as I got older. Getting older and watching this show is pretty good, so gotta give it an A. Now Ed, Edd n Eddy, it's A, arguably. I'll give it an A. There wasn't every episode. There was some episodes where I didn't fuck with for real, but Ed, Edd n Eddy was a very good show, top tier. Gotta be at the top of A. Gotta be at the top of A though. It could creep up into S though. So I don't know. What the fuck is this? Don't know. Flapjack. I didn't really watch Flapjack like that. It was alright when I did watch it. So C. I mean, it really wasn't shit too much shit that happened to Flapjack to me. Which is Billy and Mandy right here. Gotta give it an A. Wait, so Billy and Mandy was a good show. The nigga with the fat ass nose and shit. Billy, the Reaper and shit. All that. Very good. The Rex. I didn't watch that. I didn't really watch this neither. Now Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. Now Johnny Bravo. My nigga, your ass. This is probably the assest motherfucker. Like, the most terriblest RZR. No, actually, no, never mind. He's a good RZR. But none of this shit worked. Like, most of the time, this nigga got dubbed, bro. So, but the show, when it came on, it was like, okay, I'm just watching this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Not succeed at most of this shit. So, I mean, it was an alright show. It was like, oh, when it came on, it was like, okay, I'm just watching Johnny Bravo. It's like, I watched it, but I didn't really get a chance to like watch it all the time. So I really didn't care for Johnny Bravo. It was alright though. It was alright. I give it a C. Magosaurus was probably a D or an F. The reason why I give it a D because the Saurus and Magosaurus were pretty cool. I like it than how it looked. But other than that, it's a fucking F. But so I did like some of the Saurus. I give it a D. I don't know what that is. Okay, KO. Gotta give it an A. Maybe an S for me because okay, KO was one of them shows where I was waiting on that next episode to drop. It's one of them shows I was waiting on the next episode to drop. So okay, KO might creep up into S. This gotta go. This gotta go. Now, Amazing World of Gumball. When you start watching this bitch, when you start watching one episode of this, you get sucked in. You get sucked in. Once you start watching the episode that is on, like say you're walking around and you see this on TV, you're going to get sucked. You're most likely going to get sucked. Oh, I gotta wait till the episode. It's just like a whole bunch of shit going on in one episode. So it's like, damn, this shit is interesting. Gotta watch this. This is pretty cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then all the different characters was cool. All that shit. So Amazing World of Gumball was a very, very good show. Probably the most likely the Mount Rushmore of the newer side of Cartoon Network. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what this is. This that new bullshit. Fuck Apple and Onion. I don't know what the fuck that is, bitch. Samurai Jack. Gotta put an A as well. It's one of the close shows that remind me of anime as well. So it's also one of the animes that actually, cartoons that was waiting on the next episode. So it could also be an S as well. I was also waiting on that next episode to come out all the time, so it could go to S, but it's a simple fact. It kind of came on Adult Swim as well, so I guess I don't know if we can count that, but Mixels was an F. Why in the fuck? This is when Cartoon Network was starting to get weird. Was starting to get ass. For example, why the fuck did this broadcast on Cartoon Network? This has to be the worst show that ever broadcasted on Cartoon Network. Who the fuck decided to come up with this shit, bro? Who? So I can come snatch your ass out that seat. The fuck, nigga? Adventure Time. Same as Amazing World of Gumball. Very interesting show. A lot of shit going on at once. You got a human and the dog as the main character, and it's very interesting, very fucking interesting. Like I said, if you're talking about the regular Ben 10, I give it a B. Like I said, I wasn't a real Big Ten watcher, but it was straight when I watched it. I give it a low B, a low A. It was alright when, you know what I'm saying, with Billy, you know what I'm saying, the silly one, and Mandy, like the serious one and shit. And they used to go on adventures and shit and do weird shit. So yeah, that was alright. Don't know what that is. Camp Laszlo was alright. I like Camp Laszlo. I mean, it's just at camp and they doing a little bit weird shit in the camp, finding shit and all that type of shit. That's what Camp Laszlo was. So I give it a B. I mean, it was alright when it came on. That's why I fucked with it. Matt, I don't know what that is. Clarence. I mean, Clarence. It was also a cool show when it came on. I mean, it really didn't it wasn't good. It was just, I don't know. These cartoons were like, it wasn't top tier. It was just good when it came on. I mean, Class of 3000, I didn't really watch that shit. Fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, it can go to B. Dexter's Laboratory was not, bro. I know people, the older generation gonna get on my ass, but this shit was not that good, bro. I mean, the laboratory, I don't know how the fuck he had explain to me, how the fuck do you have a big ass laboratory in his mom's house, my nigga? In the fucking basement of his room. How the fuck is that possible? And they didn't figure that shit out. How's this nigga like 10 with the fucking IQ of a fucking beast, bro? Like, I don't understand. This is alright when it came on too. I didn't really give me it didn't Foster Imaginary Friends. It didn't really like give me like a spark. And all I honestly remember was the little blue nigga and the kid. So, yeah. What the fuck is this? Now, codename kid at the door. Gotta put an S. That's one of the first ones you gotta put an S. I'm not gonna lie. Every episode was heat. Every episode that was on the nigga's ass, that was teaming, that was using their abilities, their team play. Every episode was good. I mean, come on now. Perfecto. Amazing show. That's perfect. I mean, look at the picture of this shit. This shit look heat. Like, who wouldn't? Oh my god, this shit like. Who wouldn't look at this? Be like, damn, this look key, look fly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about shit like that. Who the fuck is that? Regular show. I mean, what type of question? Like, there's no question. Everybody knows that this show right here is the best show to ever broadcast on Cartoon Network. Every episode was heat. Every single episode was heat. Literally, face in front of the TV, 1 inch, waiting on the episode to come out. It's the main ones I was waiting on the episode to come out. Now, Teen Titans Go, for me, when I was younger, it's an S. You wanna know why? Because when I was younger, I was also waiting on every episode of this show too. I don't know why. Teen Titans is better. The original Teen Titans is better. When I was younger, Teen Titans Go, that's the show that I always was waiting on as well too. When a new episode came out, I was on it. So yeah, I never like missed a new episode of that shit. I was a big Cartoon Network watcher, so it's the new one. I didn't watch the new one. The older one is pretty good though. I give it a little A. Just because I fuck with their powers, and Mojo Jojo ugly as hell. I fuck with their powers though, and the new missions that have to go on. I don't know what this is. That's the new shit? No, I don't know that. What the fuck is this? Uncle Grandpa. When this came on, it was pretty good. But it's just like one of those shows that came on and be like, oh, okay. Okay, here's something to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was decent. It was pretty good. I like Uncle Grandpa. It was people hate on that too, but hey. That new shit. Now, We Bare Bears, it was up there. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was heat. Most of the episodes were good. So I gotta put it right there. Most episodes were good. I gotta put it right there. I'm not gonna lie. So most episodes were fucking good. Gotta put that right there and shit. And Clarence, I mean, I already put this like right here. I mean, hey, this is my list. I mean,